Welcome to the channel Maths by Swati ma'am. We are with the chapter Arithmetic Progression, and previously we have discussed the first exercise related to arithmetic progression. And if you have not watched here, links are provided in the description box. Watch them and you will be very perfect with a definition of arithmetic progression, and to check whether they are in AP or not, to write the next terms, everything you will be perfect about. Understanding? And I promise you, dear, once you feel that, almost every people feel that this arithmetic progression is a little confusing one, little difficult one, but at the end of the chapter you all will message me that the chapter is very simple one, ma'am. Understanding? So that is why you just concentrate what I say, follow the videos, follow the connection, do not miss a single video, then you will be having a very good flow. Understanding? So the next very important concept that we are talking about is nth term of an AP. Okay, so here this formula that we are going to derive is a very important one. Understanding? So in the last class, in the previous video, I have discussed the general form and AP of an AP. Do you remember, dear? What was that general form, dear? The general form was, yes, A comma A plus D comma A plus 2D comma so on. This is what we will be writing the general form. Means what I'll be writing there? I'll be writing A1 can be written as A. Yes or no? The same way, if I want to write A2, how I'll be writing A2? A plus D. Do you remember? I told you, whatever the n value is there, one less than that D value you are going to put. Isn't it? A plus D. Okay. Next, if I want to write A3 value, how I'll be writing there? A plus 2D. That is 1 less than 3. You will be writing 2D here. If I want to write A4, how you will be writing? A plus 3D. If I want to write A5, you will be writing A plus 4D. Isn't it, dear? This is what I need to continue to write the nth value of an AP. Okay, because I need to derive the nth value. Understanding? I know all the simple values, but when I write any n value, so how I am going to write? Look at the board. If I want to write the nth value, use your common sense. What is common here? A is common. A must be written. So I'll be writing A plus, I told you, whatever the value you will be considering, one less than that D you should have. Now you people tell me, if there is n here, what I should multiply with D? Here I'll be writing D. By what I should multiply with D? 1 less than n. What is 1 less than n? 1 less than n is nothing but n minus 1. So the very, very important formula to the board exam is that, a very important formula related to the arithmetic progression is that an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Very, very, very important. Understanding this? So now the second exercise totally depending on this formula. Understanding? Where in case an is the nth term of an AP, a is the first term of an AP, n is the number of term, d is the common difference. Understanding? And now we'll start with the second exercise, which is very, very important exercise related to the board examination. Okay, so now see, dears, we will be starting with the exercise part. Okay, and now you are thorough with an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d formula. Now we'll be having the first question, which is on the board. Okay, so what is the first question? Fill in the blanks in the following table. Okay, now, dear, a is provided, D is provided, N is provided, AN is provided in different questions. One is being absent and you need to calculate that absent value. So here I'll be taking the first question, dear. When you look at the first question, what and all the information provided by them? A is equal to 7, D is equal to 3, N is equal to 8. An you need to calculate. Directly use the formula. What is the formula you will be having? An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula that we'll be having. Now, dear, directly I need to calculate an itself. Now, a is, what is the a value? A value is 7 plus n is 8 minus 1 into d value is 3. Isn't it? You just see here 7 plus 8 minus 1 is 7 into 3. Isn't it dear? 7 plus 7 threes are 21. See, 21 plus 7 is how much I have? 28. So an value I got it as 28. So I'll be writing here what is the an value I got? 28. We'll move to the second question. At the second question. See, second question, A is provided, N is provided, AN is provided. You need to find the D value. Is it not? Just see here, A is equal to minus 18. Isn't it dears? And D is equal to, I need to calculate, N is equal to 10, AN is equal to 0. Okay, now same thing I need to do. I need to use the formula. Which is the formula dears? AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Okay, AN is provided. What is the AN value? 0. I'll be putting here 0. A is equal to minus 18. N is 10. I need to calculate D value. Just substituted given values in the given formula. Now, I'll be sending this minus 18 to this side. Minus 18 will become plus 18. See here, 0 plus 18 is equal to 10 minus 1 is 90. 0 plus 18 is how much? 18 is equal to 90. Bring this d to this side. Multiplication turns to be division. So 18 by 9 is equal to d. 9 ones are 9 twos are. So d is equal to how much I have? 2. Isn't it? See, I'll be writing the D value 2 here. We'll move to the third question. Third question. Look at the third question. Third question, A is absent. A is not provided. See here, A is equal to question mark and D is provided, that is minus 3. N is equal to 18 and AN is equal to minus 5. Is it not? So now again I need to use the same formula dears. Which is the formula I can use here? AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Isn't it? So AN is provided. What is the AN value? Minus 5. See, A is not provided. I'll be writing just A as it is. N is 18 minus 1 and D is minus 3. First substitute all the values in the question. Understanding? See here, minus 5 is equal to A plus. 18 minus 1 is how much? 17. 17 into minus 3. Okay, let me simplify. Minus 5 is equal to plus into minus, minus, multiply. 17 3s are dear. 3 7s are 21. 2 carry. 3 1s are 3 plus 2, 5. 51. I'll bring minus 51 to this side. Minus 51 turns to be plus 51. So I'll be having 51 minus 5 is equal to A. If I subtract 5 from the 51, what I'll be getting? 1 minus 5, that is 6. Yes or no dear? I'll be getting 46. A value is 46. I'll be writing here A value is how much? 46. Okay, the fourth question. We have fourth question here. A is provided. I'll be writing here A is equal to minus 18.9. D is also provided, that is 2.5. Dear, N I need to calculate. AN is equal to 3.6. Be careful whenever you are calculating n value. It's because dear, if I ask you a question, how many students are there in the class? You can tell me a whole number, 100, 200, 10, 15. You cannot answer like we are 1.5 students in the class, we are 17 integer 1 by 2 students in the class. Means the number can never be decimal or a fraction. Means I want to say here, n value must be a positive whole integer. Understanding? N cannot be negative, n cannot be 0, n can be 0, but n cannot be fraction or a decimal value. Understanding? Now look at the board here. Now use the formula, same formula you will be having, an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Substitute the values. An is equal to how much? 3.6. A is equal to minus 18.9 plus n I need to calculate, d is 2.5. Is it not? So what I do, I'll send this a value to this side. Minus turns to b plus, so I'll be having 3.6 plus 18.9 is equal to n minus 1 into 2.5. Is it not? Let me add them. See dear, 9 plus 6, 15, carry 1. 8 plus 1, 9. 9 plus 3, 12, carry 1. So I'll be having 22.5 is equal to n minus 1 into 2.5. Bring this 2.5 to this side. Multiplication 2.5 turns to be division. So I'll be having here 22.5 divided by 2.5 is equal to n minus 1. Dear, both numerator and denominator are point placed with a single digit. Okay, so if I cancel this point, I have to multiply to the denominator by 10. If I cancel this point, I have to multiply by 10 to the numerator. 10 got cancelled. So what I got here, look at the board, I got here 225 divided by 25 is equal to n minus 1. Isn't it? See here, I'll simplify. 5 5s are 25, 5 4s are 20, 5 5s are 25, 5 1s are 5 9s are 45. So I say here n minus 1 is equal to 9. I'll bring minus 1 to the side. Minus 1 turns to be plus 1. So n plus 1 is equal to, n is equal to 9 plus 1, that is equal to 10. So I got n value as 10. See here, I told you, right, n value must be a positive whole integer. It cannot be negative, it cannot be decimal, and it cannot be a fractional value. So I got n is equal to 10. We'll move to the last question. Look at the last question, dears. When you see the last question, what and all are provided, last question do not even need an explanation. You can directly quickly write the answer. Why? See, look at the question. A is provided 3.5. D is how much? D is 0. N is equal to 105. Use your common sense. Little common sense is required here. You need not even calculate so much lengthier answer. Why? Because D value is 0, dears. When D value is 0, you are not adding anything. It is just continuously we will be writing single term. See, 3.5 comma 3.5 comma 3.5 comma 3. It goes there. Not only 105, if you write lakh number of terms also, if D value is 0, it is the one who is repeating. Yes or no? So I'll be writing directly the an value is how much I'll be having, 3.5. The last question is very important related to MCQ. Understanding, dear? So this is the first question of the exercise, second one. So in the next video, I'll be taking the next questions, dear. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Keep watching. Thank you for watching.